What's up, guys? And today we got a dual review between Thomas Rawls and out of position Landon Collins. First up, Thomas Rawls, 90 overall, bruising back and power run chemistry, 5'9", 91 speed, 88 agility, 92 ball carry, 89 juke, 92 truck, 91 carry, 90 excel, 82 elusiveness. As far as his spin move, you see right there is an 88, his stiff arm is an 86. Just based on stats alone, reminded me immediately of the Football Outsider Jordan Howard. And I would think the best way to describe Rawls is a poor man's Football Outsider's Jordan Howard. That's the best way to describe him. Now, when it came to trucking, I thought that was going to be his best attribute. For whatever reason, every time I try to truck someone, it would turn into a hit stick. So I don't know why that was. Like 80% of the time, if I try to truck someone, it would turn into a hit stick. Now, when it came to breaking tackles, he was kind of decent at this. Not amazing, but almost as good as Jordan Howard when it came to breaking tackles. So as far as turning him into a power back, believe it or not, I don't think that's a really the best idea overall. When it came to spinning and juking, just like Jordan Howard, it's not his best thing, but if you can time it right, you can definitely make people miss. When it came to catching, he did not drop a single pass, but as usual, man, that does not mean that you should really be sending him across the middle too often. Expecting him to hold on to the big hits after he catches the ball. And very impressive, man, with his carry rating. I swear to you guys, he took like 19 hit sticks. That's not even a joke. I swear, about 19-20 hit sticks. This right here was the only fumble he had, so a very good percentage there. But even though he was not overly impressive when I ran with him, there was one thing that he was pretty decent at, and that was running up the middle. And as far as how best to use him, believe it or not, I know this is going to sound weird, but I would say bob and weave, zigzag your way past your opponents. He is pretty fast, so you see right here, like zigzag, left right, making people miss, and basically make your opponents chase you down. I know that sounds weird, but that's where I found the most success, man. Just bounce to the outside, doing your best not to make contact, try to avoid them. Like right here, you're gonna see it again: zigzag left and zigzag right, then zigzag left, making people dive on the floor and miss you that way. So unfortunately, I was really not that impressed with Thomas Rawls. I was hoping for a lot more. Like I said, a poor man's Jordan Howard. Rawls goes for between 20 and 30K. He's obviously a budget back. He's not someone that I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think if you're going up against like the top 95, 96, 97 overall teams, don't go with Rawls. He will get punished like you saw when I try to use him all the time. However, if you want to go with Howard, I say go with Howard if you got the coins, but unfortunately Rawls just was not there for me. Which brings us to out of position Landon Collins. Now I do have some of his chemistry boosts, so keep that in mind. And with those chemistry boosts, you'll get a 90 speed, 80 strength, 85 play rec, 95 hit power, 91 pursuit, 93 tackle, 92 excel, 88 block shed. Now at the end of the video, I will show you his card without the chemistry boost. It does also have an 83 zone, and I will talk more about that later. Now, I primarily used him as a pass rusher because it did not take long to figure out, what he did best technically. Now, the one thing that I do not recommend doing too often is putting him in zone. That right there was like the one positive zone play he had. Look at him right here. This was terrible on his part, man. You see right here, he never even tried to make any kind of attempt. Thank God, Brian Urlacher was there to intercept it, but too many times, like 4 or 5 times, I saw that, man, where the ball was thrown in right in his direction and he never swatted it, never made an attempt, never nothing, just stared at the ball the entire time. I did not like that whatsoever. Had a few bad moments here with tackles and whatnot, but those did not show up too much. And speaking of tackling, he was a solid tackler, no doubt about it. I think overall he had like a grand total of 17 solo tackles. Only 2 of them got away from him, which is the ones that I just showed you. That to me is a very solid percentage. I mean, I'll take that all day. So when it came to tackling, man, don't worry about it. He's a very secure tackler. Now his speed, look at this right here. Tyrod Taylor, the quarterback. You can see Collins right behind him giving him chase. Collins is one of the few players that can chase down someone like Tyrod Taylor. And when it came to pass rushing, he was actually a decent pass rusher. That's where I think he thrived the most. If you pick up Collins, I would actually say he's better suited for blitzing as opposed to being in zone. That's my opinion. You see right there, that's another reason why, because if someone tries to scramble out of the pocket, especially on his side, you can see him right here, he is so quick. He'll get there so much quicker than most linebackers would. So in my opinion, man, if you pick him up, blitz him as opposed to putting him in zone. So that's going to wrap this up, guys. And Collins right now goes between 80 and 90,000. That's not too bad considering the way that he played, man. That's a pretty solid price. As far as using him, I don't think that that's a really good idea because yes, he's fast, but being only 6 foot, if your opponent throws a high pass, even if you use the play perfectly, there's nothing more annoying than having that ball go right over your head and watching your player jump up in the air and not even get close to touching it, man. So in my opinion, man, I say just blitz him, and that's really about it if you pick him up. But anyways, guys, as far as my next review, it's gonna be Todd Gurley on offense, the color rush, not the campus hero. I will review that one very soon too. And on defense, it's going to be Team of the Week, Jarrell Casey. But anyways, guys, if you liked what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching as always, guys. I'll see you boys later. Peace.